pattern grey. Fever bleeds the dream away. Oh my love, hold me tight. Save me from the dark of night. Let me sleep until it's done. Wake me up when morning comes.
This is we've done something we've never done before.
Yeah.
Because as we were I mean, it's amazing. We'll say that.
Yeah.
As we were coming out, one of the cast members, Kwame, was just filming people's what people thought about it. Now I don't know whether that's going in their promotional material or whether that's for personal use. It doesn't matter really. Anyway, we walked down the stairs. Then you said,
I said, look, we've never done this before, but shall we go up and just say a bit, you know,
yeah.
Which we
so
did.
he filmed us saying that we're here it is. It's a 5-star review, but we'll get onto that in a bit anyway. So we went back and we spoke to him, and he filmed us, and we told him who we were and what we were doing, and that we were absolutely blown away by it. I have to say, I thought it was one of the most amazing things I've seen ever at the Fringe. Really, it's just.
I mean, it was stunning.
If I just talk about the music first, you have two musicians, a drummer guitarist actually. He played guitar and played the drums, and a keyboard player playing two synthesizers. And clearly, it's for me, it looked slightly improvised. The score. I'm sure they've worked it out.
I don't have that experience.
But they weren't reading dots. They were clearly playing to what was going on the stage, and they were part of it really. You know and I loved the fact that they'll have worked out the important things. But I think some of that, from a musician's point of view, and I'm sure they'll tell me if I'm wrong. I thought some of it was improvised, and it was done amazingly brilliant. It was brilliant. It really was. I mean, and I there were bits where I didn't know whether I wanted to watch the action or wanted to watch the two. I mean, the lights came up on them at certain times, so you were pointed to a certain time. But I was watching them and watching the action at the same time, because what they were doing was fantastic as well.
Integral to the whole play.
When it finished, they all came down. They all took a bow together. So the three actor cast members and the two musicians as well.
It's called Oedipus Electronica for a reason, and it does. I mean, it's so we but the layers, the complex layers that are going on
in this reimagining, because it's not the straightforward story.
Because it's sort of it's contemporary,
and I don't think
somebody's writing. I
was going to say it's not. I was going to say about that, because I don't think you're giving anything away, because right at the beginning you find that out. She's writing. It's a play within a play. I think that's enough to say, really. Here is another play or another piece of work that you absolutely must see if you can, because it is absolutely
one of the most dramatic, strongest pieces of theatre that we have both seen. I mean, and even I'm thinking of other pieces of theatre.
Like I said, ever. This is one of those. Over the decades that we've been coming to Edinburgh Fringe, there are certain things that you remember. Right. So there's certain things over the years that we've seen, and I think this is one of those ones that will live with us.
Yeah. I mean, the level of acting was incredible. the emotion that each of the actors portrayed was incredible. I mean, it's quite visceral in parts. The scene where I can't without
I don't want you to give it away. That's the problem.
Well, I can say there's an explosion of anger.
Yeah, there is. Yeah,
there's an explosion of anger, which I have never seen a set treated in that way.
I always thought it was going to collapse because.
But we don't want to say anymore. No, I don't want to say too much. No. And we were sitting on the front row. And I have never felt. I mean, I didn't feel frightened, but I could feel the force of it. And I was conscious that I moved my legs. I think I shrank back. I mean, not that I was in any danger whatsoever.
I did something similar to be fair. I felt the same.
I have never felt that power. Yeah, the performances are just
the whole thing. I mean, the performances, the musicians, the set, the stage design. Yeah. I mean, and it's at the Fringe, so there'll be another show going on there now. So they've had to take all that set down, and
incredible.
I mean, it really
incredible.
And actually, you can't. The technical guys who are in the team who are behind that doing. The cues for some of the audio cues, all of that sort of the lighting, all of that sort of stuff. Yeah. I mean, it really is quite an amazing piece of work, really. Yeah. So I think everybody who is involved in this production, in this cast and crew, deserve our 5 stars.
Yeah. That is a show that we will be telling people about. Oh, sorry, this is a show. I shouldn't say this is a show that we will. I will say to people if I'm in a queue. Have you seen this? Because you really must go and see this.
Yeah, we can't recommend it highly enough.
Fantastic.
Go see it, really. I mean, the music alone, I've said about the music, but actually, if there's an album of it, I'm buying the album.
Right.
So, if you haven't done an album of it, do an album and we'll buy it. It's that good, really. It's an absolutely stunning piece of work.